Every day may not be a good day, but there will be something good in every day. Peace be upon you all, and we are Mary Vincent of Class 11. Today is a day of awareness and marked as an international day to encourage the detection, prevention and treatment. Yes, today February 4 is observed as World Cancer Day. So now let's start this event with a prayer. For this, may I call upon Fawaz Kabir of Class 8.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Now, may I call upon Fadil of Class 9 for welcome speech.
Peace be upon you. A warm welcome to our all. VCD, also known as World Cancer Day, is an international day marked on February 4. This day is celebrated to raise awareness of cancer and encourage its prevention, detection, and treatment. I am and I will. This is the theme for this year. This year is a reminder of enduring power of cooperation and collective action. When we choose to come together, we can achieve that we all wish for: a healthier, a brighter, and a world without cancer.
Thank you, Fadil, for your marvelous speech. Now, I invite our principal, Mr. Nias Cherkara, to address this day.
Peace be upon you, dear students, teachers and parents. 4th February. As you all know, 4th February is observed as World Cancer Day. And this year's theme for Cancer Day is I am and I will. We all know that cancer is a very serious, very dangerous disease that is very hard to cure. And previously, cancer was considered as a disease that is incurable. But modern medicine has developed so much, and we have found cure for cancer. We have incidents of many people and who are cured after stricken by this deathly disease. And anyway, as we all know, prevention is much better than cure. So there are 7 tips that we can keep in our mind, we can practice to prevent cancer. Tip number 1, don't use tobacco. As I'm talking to our students, I'm sure none of our students use tobacco, and if you have any relative or any near or dear ones who use tobacco, talk to them and ask them to avoid using tobacco. That is tip number 1. Tip number 2, maintain a healthy weight and be physically active. And if we are not active physically, there is a chance of stricken by cancer. And I don't there are 7 tips actually, and I'm not going to explain each and everything. Third, eat healthy diet and include fruits and vegetables in our diet, regular diet. 4th one, protect yourself from the sun. Don't be under the hot sun, so that can cause cancer. Number 5, get vaccinated. These days there is a campaign against vaccination, but I strongly demand, I strongly ask, promote vaccination. So be very careful about that. Tip number 6, avoid risky behavior. Like sometimes because of, anyway we don't know that, but still sharing of needles in the hospitals and all those things can cause cancer. And last one is get regular medical care. When you have any problem, when you have any physical problem, mental illness, go to doctor and find a solution and get care and cured. So that is these are the 7 tips that can prevent from cancer. And once a person is caught by cancer, there are chances of curing. And we know many celebrity people. You know, the Malayali actress Mamta Mohandas, she was caught by cancer and cured. And our previous Chalakudi MP, Innocent, was once or twice he was attacked by cancer. Cricket player Yuvraj Singh was attacked by cancer, and he celebrated his coming back, actually being man of the series of the World Cup. So this is how people face cancer or any deadly disease, any crisis, with dignity, with courage. So I urge all my students to be courageous enough, to be optimistic enough to face the challenges that lay ahead. Thank you and have a nice day.
Now I invite Amra of class 11th to say about cancer in detail.
Cancer is not a death sentence, it is a life sentence. It pushes one to live. Peace be upon you, everyone. Today, February 4th, World Cancer Day. World Cancer Day is an international day marked on February 4th to raise awareness of cancer and to encourage prevention, detection, and treatment. The primary goal of World Cancer Day is to significantly reduce illness and death caused by cancer and is an opportunity to rally the international community to end the injustice of preventable suffering from cancer. The day is observed by United Nations, and today we, the students of class 11, is here to share information about different types of cancer.
Peace be upon you. Myself Shamsi Shahul from Plus One Science. Today my topic is breast cancer and the color representing it is pink. Breast cancer is the cancer that forms in the cells of the breast. After skin cancer, breast cancer is the most common cancer diagnosed in women in the United States. Breast cancer can occur both in women and men, but it's far most common in women. Breast cancer survival rates have increased and the number of deaths associated with this disease is steadily declining, largely due to the factors such as earlier detection, a new personalized approach to treatment, and a better understanding of this disease. And the types of breast cancers are angiosarcoma, ductal carcinoma in situ, inflammatory breast cancer, invasive lobular carcinoma and situ, male breast cancer, Paget's disease of breast, recurrent breast cancer. Symptoms of breast cancers are a breast lump or thickening that feels different from the surrounding tissue, change in size, shape, or appearance of a breast, changes to skin over the breast such as dimpling, a newly inverted nipple. Cancer causes the cells to multiply uncontrollably. They do not die at the usual point in their life cycle. This excessive cell growth causes cancer. The exact cause of breast cancers remains unclear, but some of the risk factors are age, genetics, a history of breast cancer, estrogen exposure and breastfeeding, dense breast tissue, body weight, alcohol consumption, radiation exposure, hormone treatments. There is no way to prevent breast cancer and significantly reduce the risk of breast cancer as well as other types. These include avoiding excessive alcohol consumption, following a healthful diet containing plenty of fresh water and vegetables, getting enough exercise, maintaining a healthy body mass index. Women should consider their option for breastfeeding and use of HRT following menopause, as these can also increase the risk. Preventing surgery is also an option for women at high risk of breast cancer. This is all about breast cancer, and thank you.
Cancer can touch you, but not your soul, neither your thoughts nor your heart. Peace be upon you, everyone. My name is Nahala Ismail, and today I'm representing the color yellow, and I'm going to share a few words on the topic bone cancer. Bone cancer can begin in any bone of the body, but it is most commonly affect the pelvis or the long bones in the arms and legs. Bone cancer is rare, making up less than 1% of all the cancers. In fact, non-cancerous bone tumors are much more common than cancerous ones. The term bone cancer does not include cancer that begin elsewhere in the body and spread to the bone. Instead, those cancers are named for where they begin, such as breast cancer that has metastasized to the bone. The most common signs and symptoms of bone cancer include bone pain, swelling and tenderness near the affected area, weakened bone leading to fracture, unintended weight loss. Bone cancer are broken down into separate types based on the type of cell where the cancer began. The most common type of bone cancer include osteosarcoma, chondrosarcoma, and Ewing sarcoma. Osteosarcoma is the most common form of bone cancer. In this tumor, the cancerous cells produce bone. This variety of bone cancer occurs most often in children and young adults. Chondrosarcoma is the second most common form of bone cancer. In this tumor, the cancerous cell produce cartilage. Chondrosarcoma usually occurs in the pelvis, legs, or arms in the middle-aged and older adult. Ewing sarcoma tumors most commonly arise in the pelvis, legs, or arms of children and young adults. Bone metastasis may not be curable, but treatment may help people live longer and feel better. The exact mechanism of how cancer cells metastasize to the bones is not fully known. It is a very active area of scientific research. New understanding of how metastasis work is continuing to lead to new methods of treatment. To beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and in the manner in which you live. Thank you, everyone.
Peace be upon you. I am Hena Najib from Plus One Commerce. Today I am here to say about brain cancer. Brain cancer is an overgrowth of cells in your brain that forms masses called tumors. Brain cancer is denoted in grey color. Cancerous brain tumors can grow very quickly depending on the type of tumor. They can disrupt the way of your body works, and this can be life-threatening. According to the estimates from American Cancer Society, people have less than 1% chance of developing a malignant brain tumor in their lifetime. The symptoms of brain cancer depends upon the size and location of the tumor. Common brain cancer symptoms include headaches, vomiting, a lack of coordination, lack of balance, difficulty in walking, memory lapses, difficulty in thinking, vision problems, personality changes, etc. The main cause of brain cancer is unknown. However, factors that can increase the risk of brain cancer include exposures to high doses of ionizing radiation and a family history of brain. There are several treatments for brain cancer. They are surgery, chemotherapy, radiation therapy, biologic drugs, medications, clinical trials, and alternative therapies. Thank you.
Peace be upon everybody. My name is Rubana Nizam from Plus One Commerce. So today I am here to give you guys some information about lung cancer. So lung cancer is represented by the color white. So lung cancer is a cancer that begins in the lungs, and most often it occurs in the people who smoke. Two major types of lung cancers are non-small cell lung cancer and small cell lung cancer. The symptoms for lung cancer include cough with blood, chest pain, wheezing, and weight loss. These symptoms won't appear until the cancer is advanced. Symptoms need to be addressed with appropriate medications and explanations to the patient and family. Causes for lung cancer include smoking, secondhand smoke, exposure to certain toxins, and family history. The treatment depends on stage and vary, but may include surgery, chemotherapy, radiotherapy, targeted drug therapy, and immunotherapy. Quitting smoking will be of very good help in the recovery. The 5-year survival rate for lung cancer is 56% for cases still within the lungs, and for distant tumors, the 5-year survival rate is only 5%. So hope you guys got some information about lung cancer. This is I, Lubana Nizam, wishing you all a very good day ahead. Thank you.
Peace be upon you, everybody. My name is Fatima Sharif from 11 Science. Today, I'm going to give some information about liver cancer. Liver cancer is represented by the color emerald green. Liver cancer is a cancer that begins in the cells of your liver. Your liver is a football-sized organ that sits in the upper right portion of your abdomen, beneath your diaphragm and above your stomach. Several types of cancer can form in the liver. The most common type of liver cancer is hepatocellular carcinoma, which begins in the main type of liver cell. Most people don't have signs and symptoms in the early stages of primary liver cancer. When signs and symptoms do appear, they may include losing weight without trying, losing of appetite, upper abdominal pain, vomiting, general weakness, abdominal swelling. Some of the prevention for the liver cancer are maintain a healthy weight, get vaccinated against hepatitis B. Hope you people got some information about liver cancer. This is I, Fatima Sharif. Thank you.
I'm Hannah and I'm here to say a speech on colon cancer. Colon cancer is a type of cancer that begins in the large intestine colon. The colon is the final part of the digestive tract. Dark blue color represents colon cancer. This type of cancer typically affects the older adults, though it can happen at any age. It usually begins as small, non-cancerous clumps of cells called polyps that form on the inside of the colon. Over time, some of the polyps can become colon cancers. Doctors are uncertain what actually causes most colon cancers. In general, it begins when healthy cells in the colon develop changes in their DNA. Some signs and symptoms of this type of cancer include rectal bleeding or blood in a stool, fatigueness, unexpected weight loss, etc. Many people with colon cancer experience no symptoms in the early stages of the disease. When symptoms appear, they'll vary depending on the cancer size and location in the large intestine. If you notice any persistent symptoms, do visit a doctor. Doctors recommend that people with an average risk of colon cancer consider colon cancer screening around age 50, but those with an increased risk of colon cancer, as those with a family history of colon cancer, consider screening sooner. To reduce the risk of colon cancer, try to make some changes in your everyday life like eat variety of vegetables, fruits and whole grains. Exercise. Stop smoking and drinking of alcohol. Try to maintain a healthy weight. Thank you.
Thank you, Amra, and your friends. Now, I welcome Amira to have a presentation on World Cancer Day.
Peace be upon you. I'm Amira Ashraf of grade 9 and today I'm here for a presentation on the topic World Cancer Day. World Cancer Day is an international day marked on February 4th to raise awareness of cancer and to encourage its prevention, detection and treatment. World Cancer Day is led by the Union for International Cancer Control or UICC to support the goals of the World Cancer Declaration written in 2008. This year's World Cancer Day's theme is I am and I will. It's all about you and your commitment to act. Together, we can reach the target of reducing the number of premature deaths from cancer and non-communicable diseases by 1/3 by 2030. What is cancer? As per WHO, cancer is a genetic term used for a large group of diseases that could affect any part of the body. A defining feature of cancer is the rapid formation of abnormal cells that grow beyond their usual boundaries. These cells then invade adjoining parts of the body and spread to other organs. World cancer statistics. An estimated 14.1 million new cases of cancer occurred worldwide in 2012. Countries at a low or medium level of Human Development Index or HDI have an occurrence of more than 4 in 10 cancers occurring worldwide. 4 of the most common cancers worldwide are cancers of lung, female breast, bowel, and prostate cancer. These account for approximately 4 in 10 of all cancers that are diagnosed worldwide. Lung cancer is the most common cancer occurring in men worldwide. More than 1 in 10 diagnosed in men are lung cancers. Since 1975, cancers of the lung, breast, and bowel, including anus, stomach, and prostate cancers, are the most commonly occurring worldwide. In 2008, an estimated 169.3 million years of healthy life were lost because of cancer globally. Worldwide, there will be 23.6 million new cases of cancer each year by 2030 as estimated. Now let's see the cancer facts. There are more than 100 types of cancer and any part of the body can be affected. In 2008, 7.6 million people died of cancer, 13% of all deaths worldwide. About 70% of all cancer deaths occur in low and middle income countries. World's 5 most common types of cancer responsible for death in men are lung, stomach, liver, colorectal, and esophagus. World's 5 most common types of cancer responsible for death in females are breast, lung, stomach, colorectal, and cervical. In many developing countries, cervical cancer is the most common cancer. Tobacco use is the single largest preventable cause of cancer in the world, responsible for 22% of cancer deaths. Causes of cancer. Cancer is caused by changes to the DNA within cells. The DNA inside a cell is packaged into a large number of individual genes, each of which contains a set of instructions telling the cell what functions to perform, as well as how to grow and divide. Errors in the instructions can cause the cell to stop its normal function and may allow a cell to become cancerous. Symptoms of cancer. There are many symptoms of cancer, and some of them are fatigue, lump or area of thickening that can be felt under the skin, weight changes, including unintended loss or gain, skin changes such as yellowing, darkening, or redness of the skin, sores that won't heal, or changes to existing molds, changes in bowel or bladder habits, persistent cough or trouble breathing, difficulty swallowing, hoarseness. Risk factors of cancer. There are many risk factors of cancer, and some of them are age. The more the age is, the more risky to be alive. Gender, heritability, and living habits like using alcohol and tobacco. There are 7 prevention methods for cancer. Don't use tobacco. The use of tobacco products has been linked to many types of cancer, including lung, colorectal, breast, throat, cervical, bladder, mouth, and esophageal. It's never too late to quit. About 90% of all lung cancer is related to smoking. Non smokers who are exposed to the second hand smoke are also at risk for lung cancer and other respiratory conditions. Protect your skin from the sun. Skin cancer is the most common and most preventable cancer in the United States. More than 96,400 people are diagnosed with melanoma annually exposure to the sun's ultraviolet radiation causes most skin cancer. Eat a healthy diet. Eat lots of fruits, vegetables, beans, and whole grains. Limit red meat and cut out processed meat. It is also important to limit alcohol consumption because alcohol can increase your risk for liver, colorectal, and breast cancers. Maintain a healthy weight and be physically active. Getting at least 30 minutes of physical activity can make a big difference in your general health and well being. Inactivity and obesity have been linked to breast and colorectal cancer, and there is also some evidence of a link to lung and pancreatic cancer. Avoid risky behaviors. Many strains of the human papillomavirus, also known as HPV, are spread through skin to skin contact during vaginal, anal, or oral sex. High risk strains of HPV have increasingly been found to cause many types of cancer. Get immunized from and get HPV and hepatitis vaccines. Certain viruses have been linked to cancer but are preventable through vaccination. Talk to a healthcare professional about the age recommendations for HPV vaccinations. In the US, approximately one third of liver cancers are linked to the hepatitis B virus or HBV and hepatitis C virus or HCV. Know your family medical history and get regular cancer screenings. Talk to a healthcare professional about cancer screening. Some tests can help detect cancer early, when treatment is more likely to be successful, and some can also detect precancerous conditions before they become cancer. While screening has been proven to save lives, screening guidelines aren't always one size fits all. Habits like using alcohol and tobacco. There are 7 prevention methods for cancer. Don't use tobacco. The use of tobacco products has been linked to many types of cancer, including lung, colorectal, breast, throat, cervical, bladder, mouth, and esophageal. It's never too late to quit. About 90% of all lung cancer is related to smoking. Non smokers who are exposed to the second hand smoke are also at risk for lung cancer and other respiratory conditions. Protect your skin from the sun. Skin cancer is the most common and most preventable cancer in the United States. More than 96,400 people are diagnosed with melanoma annually. Exposure to the sun's ultraviolet radiation causes most skin cancer. Eat a healthy diet. Eat lots of fruits, vegetables, beans, and whole grains. Limit red meat and cut out processed meat. It is also important to limit alcohol consumption because alcohol can increase your risk for liver, colorectal, and breast cancers. Maintain a healthy weight and be physically active. Getting at least 30 minutes of Physical activity can make a big difference in your general health and well being. Inactivity and obesity have been linked to breast and colorectal cancer, and there is also some evidence of a link to lung and pancreatic cancer. Avoid risky behaviors. Many strains of the human papillomavirus, also known as HPV, are spread through skin to skin contact during vaginal, anal, or oral sex. High risk strains of HPV have increasingly been found to cause many types of cancer. Get immunized from and get HPV and hepatitis vaccines. Certain viruses have been linked to cancer but are preventable through vaccination. Talk to a healthcare professional about the age recommendations for HPV vaccinations. In the US, approximately one third of liver cancers are linked to the hepatitis B virus or HBV and hepatitis C virus or HCV. Know your family medical history and get regular cancer screenings. Talk to your healthcare professional about cancer screening. Some tests can help detect cancer early, when treatment is more likely to be successful, and some can also detect precancerous conditions before they become cancer. While screening has been proven to save lives, screening guidelines aren't always one size fits all. We may never understand illness such as cancer. In fact, we may never cure it, but an ounce of prevention is worth more than £1,000,000 of cure. Kick cancer before it kicks you. Now, let's fight together. Thank you.
Every session is incomplete with a word of thanks. Therefore, I may call upon Sidratul Muntafa of class 9 for vote of thanks.
Peace be upon you, myself Sthiratul Muntaha of class 9A. I am very delighted to be called upon here to deliver the vote of thanks speech. I would like to convey my deep sense of gratitude towards our respected principal for the great words that he spoke for us. Next, I am immensely thankful to Via for her efforts towards anchoring of today. Her own ideas and elegance of explanations of everything, I need to mention my deepest sense of appreciation. I would like to convey my gratitude to Amra and team for making us aware of the different kinds of cancers which might hinder human lives if not diagnosed in the beginning phase. In addition, I am also thankful towards Amira for giving us an illuminative presentation on cancer. Early detection and right treatment often lower the odds of the complications to advanced and chronic cancers. Thanking all my dear friends who gave out honoring information about cancer that every person should know rudimentary. Once again, I would like to thank you all who worked strenuously to make this event a smooth conduct. Thank you.